Hello my friends and welcome back to the channel. It's been a while, but I gotta tell you, I'm so excited to show you guys everything that I thrifted this year. I think it's actually been 2 years since I last filmed this video. I love showing everything that I've thrifted because thrifted gems are better than buying brand new. I've said this many times before. Everything that I thrift, I love so much more because they are just unique. They're different, and I know that no one else is going to be wearing the same thing as me. It makes me feel so powerful because thrifting is not easy, but if you have the time, you will find the best things. And you tell me if I did a good job. Let's start off with two skirts. This is one of the most recent things I thrifted. I have this velvet piece, which I just love. It goes down to my ankles, and I was so surprised that it fit me like a glove. It is almost brown. It looks black in most lights, but it is kind of brown, and I just love velvet. I feel like it's such a good fabric for the winter when you want to wear something like a skirt and you don't want to make it seem too summery. Having something like velvet gives such a good texture that hints at winter, and it's a little bit warmer than just like a silk or something. I love this piece. I got it at a thrift store in New Jersey, and it was like $7, so great steal. The second skirt I also got at the same thrift store in New Jersey, and I don't know. I love it. I have to say, I love this brand, Liz Claiborne. This is the Lives Sport Petite. And this is just a fall skirt. This one goes a little bit past my knees, and it is so cute. It is so grandma chic fall vibes. In the 90s, someone definitely wore this and was hot shit. And now here I am bringing it back, and I love it. Also like $7 or $8, so good. Okay, next I'm gonna go into dresses. Actually, my favorite dress I actually don't have with me. I left it at my parents' house, but it is a velvet dress. And when I tried it on, I don't even know how to explain. It felt like a match made in heaven. This is the clip of me trying it on. I was so happy to have found it. I actually wore it to a wedding recently. And again, like I mentioned, velvet is such a great piece for like the colder months because this wedding was in like late October. I didn't want to wear something that felt too summery. So this velvet piece was so perfect. I loved that it went all the way down to my ankles and it was just so pretty. I never wanted to take it off. Another dress that I got, this one is from a vintage store in Valencia. So if you saw my videos in 2024, I actually spent a lot of time in Spain and I got to go to a lot of vintage shops. Vintage shops there are amazing. Everything is super affordable, and I was so happy to find this one. The thing about this one is that it did not fit me at all, but I knew I had to have it, even though it was like 5 sizes too big. And it says on the tag here, it says 48, and I'm pretty sure I wear like a 36. So it was so big. I went to the tailor and got it fixed up. So the tailor was able to bring up the V-neck a little bit, and then she also added in a zipper so that it could cinch the side, but it's still pretty big on me. I like to wear it like very flowy. It is very much giving Phoebe Buffay. Like, you cannot tell me Phoebe Buffay did not own this and now it's in my hands. I love it so much. I'm actually not a V-neck wearer ever. I hate V-necks, but this one I knew I had to get it. It just makes me feel so good. From that same vintage store, I got this one. This one's also giving Phoebe Buffay, I think. This one's a little bit shorter. I didn't have to take this one in, even though it is a little bit big for me as well. But I love this one. It's definitely giving summer. I think that I never wear yellow before this. And then I saw it and I was like, I'm a yellow girl now. I'm converted. It just makes me so happy to put this on. And when it comes to summer dresses, I'll just throw something on and head out the door. I don't even care if I don't have makeup or I look like a mess, but the dress always makes me feel put together. And this dress is just perfect for the summer because it's double lined, it's flowy, but not restricting, and makes me feel pretty. Speaking of dresses that make me feel pretty, this purple number, when I tell you, I have no business wearing all these dresses to nowhere. Like, I will wear this to go walk the dog around the corner, but it makes me feel just so stunning. Like, I love this one because it has like a seam where the bottom of your bust is, and then the straps are so delicate and it hits right on the perfect part of my clavicle. It just makes me feel so good. And then the bottom of this dress, it has a little bit of a ruffle detail. I love it. I love it. I love florals, if that isn't obvious. This purple floral is so stunning. I got this at a vintage shop in Williamsburg, my favorite store. Like, everything here is the same price. It's like $45 for a dress. And when I saw this one, I had to get it immediately. And actually, On that same day, I saw this dress as well, but I told myself I didn't need it. So I didn't get it. And then when I went back, like 2 weeks later, it was still here. And I was like, all right, that's a sign. I have to get it. This dress, I mean, if you're not going on a vacation to the beach, what are you wearing this for? I have no idea, but I love it. Again, I'm not a V-neck girl, but when I saw this, I was like, I need to have it. I don't think I'll ever see the perfect vacation dress like this. I do intend on getting it fixed up a little bit so that it fits me a little bit better. I mean, it's stunning. The florals on this in green, which is my favorite color, I had to get it. And then at that same vintage store, this is the store that I go to pretty much the most. It's in Brooklyn and I love it because they just have so much inventory. In fact, when I've taken some of my friends there, they've told me that it's so much inventory that it's overwhelming for them and they cannot stand to be there anymore. But I will stay there for hours. I don't care how long it takes. I will go through all the racks and find things that I love. And this dress, I don't know how to explain it. It's giving grandma. And I love it. I'm for sure somebody's grandma donated this and I love it. It is big on me. I did get it cinched in a little bit, but when I went to the tailor, she told me that they can only do so much with it because if they did any more, it wouldn't look right. They did take it in a little bit, and this is the best they could do, again, with the florals. But I like this as a darker color. Some days I want the yellow, some day I want something dark like this. Okay, let's move on to tops. So I have 3 tops this year. The first is this cashmere sweater. It was really cheap for being 100% cashmere, and I've been looking for just warmer, full materials that won't make me feel itchy, won't make me feel like I'm sweating to death, but will make me feel warm. And so this cashmere top, I'm not gonna lie, I know stripes are not for me. It makes me look a little bit strange, but this is the warmest sweater that I own. And sometimes when I style it just right, I feel like I'm an early 2000s queen. Like, maybe Lizzie McGuire would own this. Really cute. Speaking of Lizzie McGuire, my fashion icon, when I saw this top, okay, you know what? Actually, now I'm looking at it, maybe not Lizzie McGuire, maybe That's So Raven. She would wear this. The texture on this top, it's so interesting, and the neck comes up slightly, but not too much. It's the funnest thing I own, and so many people have given me compliments saying that it's unique. And honestly, it is. I got it at a vintage market and I love it. I hope to sell it a little bit more now that it's winter, but it's so fun. And then this last top, I got it when I was with my friends and I have to tell you that they did not see the vision, but hopefully you guys do see the vision. It is brown, so I love brown. It is a V-neck, but sometimes I wear it the other way so that it's a high neck, but that's besides the point. It has like this cross here, and then you cinch the waist and you tie it. I don't know, I think it's so cute. And this like pattern, I don't know what you call it, but I love it. It's so flowy, it's perfect for the summer. And you know who I think would wear this? Jan Levinson from The Office. I feel like on an off day, this is what she's wearing. And she's an icon. Okay, and the last thing that I got this year for thrifting is actually a purse, which I've never done before. I mean, are you kidding? This is the most beautiful bag ever to exist, possibly. And what I love about this is that the inside is purple and it zips up all the way so all of your stuff doesn't get lost. First of all, it's so light and it actually carries a lot more stuff than you think. I mean, I'm obsessed. I love the way that this flap kind of just like hangs loose and it just catches light so beautifully. You can't convince me this is not the most perfect purse. This has been so much fun. I love YouTube. YouTube is my bread and butter. I have been focusing a lot more on TikTok and Instagram recently because that's where the money has been. I do not make any money on YouTube. I do it just for my own fun, but I really want to get back to doing more YouTube videos. I want to get back to coming to you guys, my very few subscribers, and for my own enjoyment. But if you want to keep more up to date on what I'm doing, follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and I will see you guys next one. Bye.